Oh man, goddamn. Who you gonna do what? Who you gonna whoop? I'm being say who I'm finna whoop. I don't get the PlayStation been on here and try that bullshit. Oh.
They start on the ground in the camp. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Pulled in by Kittle.
Oh, now it do going up the goddamn field.
And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. I think defensively, you're
No, that is.
first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you do it.
And he will go down. Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Those up for a visiting team becoming a serotonin on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they run this home crowd. In fact, they had to hide
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. That now brings up a very interesting identical situation on 3rd down.
Yeah, people couldn't see us on camera, but I love how you motioned to me like, throw the ball. This is a great shot to take it. 2nd and short. Maybe take a big shot downfield. Instead, they ran it. Didn't work out for them very well. They should have listened to you, partner.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott now. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 4th down, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Tell him again. Keep throwing that bullshit. That nigga don't play with us no more.
And that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, he ain't talking. Talking to him too.
Goal now out to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just...
Oh, that's in a double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take possession of the football. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there in the defense.
On the moon. Hell of a block.
So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown right here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this and go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just call the running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing is going forward in the passing game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Say, no.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould down to kick it away. And this will be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception. And Prescott, his third interception. Jason Bennett, and the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. The struggles continue here. They started the football on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Nah. Hey, goodbye.
So you get left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket.
Look like that, he gone. He wouldn't have got hung up. It's over with.
Just his first 3 carries. I thought they were going to have
If he would have hadn't touched his arm, he'd been gone.
Doesn't it show the value of the attitude when you're running the football? Don't go down easy. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that one.
That's bullshit.
Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this hit right here to McCaffrey. He's going to stop here at the 43.
I ain't finna do that.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough.
Bet you I ain't.
Now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now.
Go.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Not a one.
Not a one.
You just gonna eat that piece?
Offense set to get this drive underway. Obviously not the intimidating last drive. They had to put the football.
No, not the whole thing. You eat half of it.
If they can get points on this drive, 1st and 10 upcoming.
God damn, I gotta eat something.
Pick up the 2nd and 4.
If you're the offensive line, you're smiling after that run because you certainly got them guessing.
That's what he said.
2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for another big game? Or did they take advantage of that spot to take a big shot downfield?
Only 5 on this play for the Sticks. Now Purdy.
Bullshit.
Gets there this time with a sack. Jonathan Hankins coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it. This is taken at the 23.
The ball will come out of it. Take it back to the house. For me.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. You got to take care of the ball.
Boy, juices up the defense.
Without a doubt, that's a quick way to score some points.
And nobody to run on the interior of that defensive line.
Defense. Oh.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Oh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh, let me get that.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. They'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The kick by Gold is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
From the 27, Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott from the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 104 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This is McCaffrey on the give. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they keep... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Welcome back now here in London. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
46.
Prescott off play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This is McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 139 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. First target, first catch, and a first down. Throwing. Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Throwing on second and 14. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Niners on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This time it's 3rd and 3. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Purdy. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, 32 yards. And the 49ers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Purdy now to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum. And now here's another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
145 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with McCaffrey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.